Welcome to Christ Community Church. Next week I will start a new sermon series on cultivating our most important relationships for the most wonderful time of the year. Our most important relationships are friendships, dating, marriage, relationships to our parents, our children, our employers, our employees. And I hope to see all of you here next week, same time, same place, as we start the new sermon series. Please join us for refreshments in the fellowship hall, straight that way after the worship. I hope everyone stays. It's very high quality coffee from Baby's Bakery. Make sure you get a cup and stay for refreshments and fellowship. We will have Christmas Day worship here at 11 a.m. And New Year's Eve worship and party will be 7 p.m. and the place is to be announced. Before I tell you about our new church, I want to thank all of our special guests today. I can't thank everybody, but I just want to thank Chen Moksa님 from Kanangkyoye for being here. I want to thank and Che Samonim. I want to thank Pastor John and Pastor Christine Parker from Living Hope Church for being here. And I can't see my parents, but my parents are here, and I just want to thank them for all of their love and support for me and also for this ministry. And I'm just going to ask them to stand really briefly. If my mom, 어머님 일어나세요, and my dad, I would ask. So starting in July, a few months ago, a small group of us began a house church in my home. And this church grew to roughly 5 families and 1 college student. And together we started to pray about officially planting a new church. C. Peter Wagner said, "Planting new churches is the most effective evangelistic methodology known under heaven." And it's true. Most of our church planting team is second-generation Korean Americans, and the greater New York area has over 200,000 Koreans. New Jersey has over 100,000 Koreans, and over 60% of them live in Bergen County. This data shows us that a very small percentage of the Korean community in New York and New Jersey is actually going to church on Sundays. And Jesus taught us in Matthew 9:37, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. And we want to be a church that reaches the unchurched. We are praying that our new ministry will become a leading church for the second generation. We also hope that our new ministry will attract people of other cultures and ethnicities. And we are very grateful that for our host church, Korean Grace Presbyterian Church, for giving us this space. We worship here every Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Marketing people keep telling me that we need to spend money on Facebook. I don't know enough about it, but it would help us if you could, on your own time, go to our Facebook page, which is listed here, and like us, and it will save us hundreds on marketing. Thank you very much. But more importantly, if you can remember us in your prayers, and if you know unchurched people, or people who are not in church and open to going to church, please send them here. Please send them our way. I would love to connect with them. We truly want to be a church that brings in unchurched people. Many of you came here today to bless us and to pray for us, and I'm going to ask all of our core leaders to come up front and face you guys. And if you guys could do that right now, Artie, come on. And come on guys, come up. And I'm just so amazed and blessed by our core leaders. It's because of them that this church plant is possible, and I'm so proud to be a fellow teammate with them, and I am so proud to be their pastor. It's a great honor for me. And some of them are missing, but we'll do the best we can. Yeah, sure, go ahead. So at this time, we're going to pray for this church. We're going to please pray for me. And I'm going to ask you to pray for our core leaders. And then Pastor Ko is the senior pastor of our host church, Korean Grace Presbyterian Church. And we're very blessed to have him with us today. He's going to wrap up our prayer time and lift up a pastoral prayer for today. And then I will introduce our guest speaker. But at this time, if we could close our eyes and pray for our church and specifically for our core leadership. Thank you.